And today we're going to be doing a 50-point challenge in NBA 2K16 micro. And 1 second while I turn down this music. Alright, so gameplay. I thought I'd be over here. Oh, here it is. No. Okay, that's good. Just turn on that music just a bit. And I have no idea who we're playing against. I just played my last game, so I'm not sure who we're playing against. So, yeah, I suck. I don't play 2K very much. Curry. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Alright, game day, we're playing against Memphis. Alright. 50-point challenge.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me
Ain't nobody got
you
time
need
for
to
that.
go hard and we need to.
Alright, let's start. No cuts, all real.
We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami.
Yeah, I'm not even started.
Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. In for the Heat. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And Stevenson is out there with Conley. And it's Hairston into the 3 spot. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Conley kicks to Hairston. Randolph a screen. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gasol. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He'd have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley.
Oh my god, Conley, stop playing good defense.
Now here's Freak.
You want me to dance? Ooh.
5 to shoot.
Ooh.
The Heat need to get a shot off. The wide open look here for Bosh. Miami no good on that time either. And for Memphis, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. They now take the lead.
No, I don't care.
Gasol's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Whiteside dishes to Dang. Lets the 3 fly, and that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Freak.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Conley. 9 points last game.
What are you doing? What are you doing? No, stop. You're bad.
Randolph a screen. Conley kicks to Randolph. Moves back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Grizzlies, White, he's checked in for Gasol. And Sessions subbed in for Hairston. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The feed to Randolph. Wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Freak. And so here's Memphis. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. JaMychal Green comes in for Zach Randolph. And Carlos Boozer is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. The Heat have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Really? You think you can guard him? Not.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and...
Let me check something. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, controls. There we go. Shooting, normal layup. One floater. Move and hold the right stick away from the basket while driving close.
Shoot 2.
Okay, that's what I
did.
did.
It's been a tough goal for him. Just an uncontainable game for Freak. He already has 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Boozer. They set the pick. Kicks to right. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him.
What you gonna do? Small.
Beyond the arc.
Pause, cheese, and missed.
The shot is off. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And when you consider how the Miami, Stoudemire's checked in for Winslow. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Memphis also making some changes. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Green. Lance Stevenson comes in for Boozer. And it's Mike Conley in for P.J. Hairston. So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's Stevenson in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Stevenson can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Sessions passes to Randolph. And it's Conley penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And that one's good. Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. White's checked in. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain position here. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Lance Stevenson, number 1.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true two-guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
.116 left in the second quarter. The dish now to Sessions. Wright sets a screen. Pass to Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game.
Okay, maybe not.
Here's Freak. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Okay.
Conley with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Stop setting picks, you're a point guard.
And Sessions kicks to Conley. The pass to Randall.
I want to do this so bad.
The Grizzlies have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That one is off. And he's good on the second. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second.
All right. Step back. Ooh. Ankles.
Oh, here's Freak. Covered by Conley. Doubled by Conley.
Okay.
Outside Dang.
Give me the ball.
Richardson kicks to Freak. Johnson outside.
Set me a pick. Set me a pick.
Here's Freak. D right on him. Puts one up from 19. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Freak. 8 seconds left now here in the second.
Oh, no, get it out of here.
Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first.
Kevin, I'm here.
Oh my God, I don't care about this engagement.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Jermichael Green comes in for Zach Randolph. And Sessions subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Freak, he's in at the point. Whiteside is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Richardson. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And even 3-on-3 break. Out left to the wing.
Pick up the ball.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson kicks to Whiteside. Freak.
And 1.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And checking out some numbers for Sessions. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 12th in assists, 14th in steals, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And, you know, he's really the consummate playmaker. He's got his head on a swivel. He looks for the open man. Completely unselfish as a hooper.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Sessions dishes to Conley. He kicks it to Hairston.
Okay, leave sight.
Feeds to Sessions. Pass to Conley. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
You better look from that.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Just 3 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Here's Conley. He's got 6. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at Cleveland. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Miami Heat, 2.5 games back.
And you know, for the Heat, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
And Conley drops them both.
Some good play from Conley in this one. He has 8 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the end.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line.